WTF Wednesday family, what's going on? It's Coach Dmitri and Coach Big E
Was
back
good,
for
y'all. Was
another.
good.
Hey, what's going on? So, yeah, as usual, Coach E got the loft space rented out, with a different scenery, got the button up on, looking sharp and clean. And I'm in here casual with my cryptocurrency Ethereum shirt. Hey, if y'all don't know about Ethereum, look up Ethereum online and possibly get you some, but we're not going to be talking about money investments today. We're going to be talking about, well, we may touch on that a little bit, but mainly we want to
How you
focus on
spell
the
that, bro? I want to put it in
what
the chat. Ethereum.
Ethereum, ETHEREUM. Yeah, that's the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap, y'all. So the first largest cryptocurrency by market cap is Bitcoin. So mostly everybody has heard of Bitcoin, but Ethereum is the number two behind that. So those are money investments, and we may dedicate a show strictly to that in the future. Maybe the first one for 2024. Watch out for that. But today is all about the self investment, the investment in yourself, and you know, also the things around you, self adjacent, I would like to call it. So, one thing I would like to kick off our talk by saying is building relationships is making an investment in yourself by continuing to make sure that you have the people around you that are going to help you get where you want to be, and you can help to get them where they want to be as well. It's a two-way street. It's a reciprocal relationship, as they call it, where one person is not just giving everything. You all are, it's basically iron sharpening iron. So you want to make sure that you are equally yoked with somebody who is, or a group of people who are like-minded as you, so that way you all can build with each other and not just shoot the breeze all the time and waste time. So that's just one aspect of investing in those relationship buildings, because this is famous quote that goes, your network equals your net worth.
Mm, love it.
So that gives you just a sneak peek into how important it is to build relationships, genuine ones.
Man.
So what you think about that, E man? We're on this live right now simply because we decided to invest in relationship building, joining a mentorship. It was at a mixer, and that's what it was genuinely about. That entire night was strictly about building relationships. So, and that's
Right.
why we're here today giving some gems to the people, because we did that first.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, people want to invest in stocks. They want to invest in crypto. They want to invest in real estate. They want to invest in life insurance. And guess what? I think you should invest in all that. like I invest in everything that you possibly can. And guess what? Just be prepared to lose it all if that's the case. And if you can invest that much and be willing to lose it all, then you're in a good place. Don't invest your rent. Don't invest your car. Don't think it, oh, I'm gonna hit a lick. It's gonna flip in a week.
You're gonna play
Yeah,
yourself.
right. You'd be sadly mistaken. You might even get lucky once and think, "Ooh, I got it." Man, next time you sitting on Skid Row and trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna do this. So when I put this out, I want, and trust me, you all, I have stocks, I have crypto, I have real estate, I have life insurance. I got all that. But the number one thing I did, like Dmitri said, is I invested in me. Like people always want to, what's the best this? What's the best that? What's the best? The best thing for you to invest in is you. It's not your baby mama, not your husband, not your children. I know that sounds contrary, but it's true. You can't invest in none of them before you invest in you. And here's my theory. You got money issues, inflation, recessions, and prices of gas going up, price of eggs going up. This is, I mean, things are collapsing, wars, elections. all that. And guess what? That's always going to be there. Ain't much you can do about it. We just got to deal with it. And what's the best way to deal with it? Invest in ourselves. So people like, how you invest in yourself? Here's, what do you want? Do you want better health? Then invest in health. What if I don't have no money? Then invest your time. Invest your time in studying health. You want to be wealthy? Invest your time in studying wealth. You want to know about crypto? Invest your time in crypto. It don't cost you a dime to study, to read a book, to go out there. I mean, these smart devices that most of us use as dumb devices, they got it all right here. You can look up anything you want to. And as I stated last week, if you were to invest 3 to 5 hours a week, and we're going to use 5 because it's a round number. If you invested 5 hours a week, that's less than 1 hour a day, a week, in any subject. I don't care what it is. For one whole year, you'll be in the top 5% of knowing what that is about. Like think about that, because I'm finna go for a minute. Because here's my problem with this, man, is that people always say, I want to be healthy, but they don't study healthy people. People say, I want to be in shape, but they don't want to go to the gym. Stop capping. Stop. That's straight cap. You don't want to be in shape. I had one person tell me, well, round is a shape.
That ain't the shape you want to be in, though. It's true.
That'll let you Humpty Dumpty or something. But seriously though, this is we're getting you guys ready for 2024, and we want everybody to win, no matter what. But you start investing, set a goal, get some new hobbies, make 2024 the day that you learn more than you've learned in the previous years of your life. And it takes 5 hours minimum. What if you did more, but 5 hours per week? That's 52 weeks. We're going to knock off 2 just in case, you want to do some other things. So how much is that? That's 250, right? Or did I do that wrong? No, 250. Did I get that right, Dmitri? You're the smart one.
Let's just run
It's
with it.
5 hours a week.
Okay.
5 times 50 is 250. Yeah.
Yeah, plus the 2. Yeah. So yeah.
We taking the 2 off, give you a little vacation. So you invest 250 hours in one subject. Pick whatever you want to do for one whole year. And that's the minimum. Again, this is less than an hour a day. And you can become a damn near an expert within 1 year. Just by doing this one little investment of time. It won't cost you a dime. I can't afford to go to the gym, it don't cost you nothing to drop down and do some push-ups, do some jumping jacks, do some sit-ups. Like, there's things we can do. Stop making the excuses. Like, in 2024, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of excuses. Me and Dmitri was just having a conversation about that. Excuses justify where you at. You can come up with a million of them justifications. That's why I ain't got nothing. That's why I ain't got no man. That's why I ain't got no woman. Because of this, because of that, because of this, because of that. The rich get richer. All the cliches, we got a ton of them. Excuses. My sensei told me this, and he said excuses are like buttholes. Some stink worse than others, but they all stink. My bad. I know Coach Dmitri, one of them Kevin Gates type dudes. So
come on, bro. Don't do it. Hey. All right, you on fire today, bro.
Oh, bro. Hey, Shannon Sharp said that. He said, boy, it look like you're looking out some curtains.
Boy, you off the chain, boy. You high on life, man. Hey, listen, bro, and what you were touching on was spot on, and that's another investment that we must all learn to make, is a time management investment. And that's all centered around making an investment in ourselves, but we're just really breaking it down and identifying the specifics that we need to really focus on as people to be able to be our best self. So being able to create and implement, more importantly, taking that action and implementing strategies for effective time management is crucial. So what does that look like? So I know E says setting goals and different things like that, but also prioritizing tasks. Why is prioritizing tasks so important? Because listen, we all have a lot of stuff going on. Like, we're all busy, right? We have alerts going off on our phones. We have kids, we have parents, we have work, all these things going on that we have to juggle. And then we want to do leisure things as well, but we must always prioritize the things that are most important, because we all have 24 hours in a day. So we can't just, well, we can waste time, but we're not going to end up getting where we want to be if we
That's
do.
right.
So that's why prioritizing tasks is so key.
Hey,
And
Dmitri, you know what one dude said? He said, and I studied this. He said, yeah, if I just had more time, I'd be able to do more. I'd be able to get rich if I had more time. Then guess what? You ain't never gonna get rich. Why? Because we all got the same amount. You can't get
exactly.
no more time. We all got the same amount. But based off what you just stated, we can prioritize and maximize our time. That's what,
Mhm.
because everybody got the same amount, is leaving at the same pace. I don't care if you rich or if you broke. It rain on the rich just like it do the poor. So don't think that, oh, they ain't that. No, they got the same time elements that we got. Like, unless somebody on this Back to the Future stuff and you got a time machine, but I ain't seen one yet. I know they trying to work on one,
Mhm.
but time is exiting us. So people put so much stock on time, man. And time is like knowledge to me. If you don't do nothing with it, it's just flowing away. Hey, Antonia,
Hello,
that's the queen
hello.
right there.
Most
Time
loyal
is just
viewer.
like knowledge, you all. Like yeah, it sound nice. We all got some, but if you ain't doing nothing with it, what's the point? And people say, well, the time is so, it ain't important for somebody locked up. They can't wait for the time to go by. They get tired of watching time. So it's all about you and how you can maximize your time on this earth and maximize it. Remember, everybody got one fingerprint. It ain't two alike. Out of 8 billion people, think of how
Mm.
dope God is, Dimitri. Out of 8 billion people, ain't one alike.
Mm.
You can't get a replica of that fingerprint. That's your stamp. So what do you have your hands on? We all got the time. We all got access to the knowledge. We all got that. But what are you doing to leave your imprint on this world? Oh, well, and then we always act like we immortal. I'll wait until tomorrow to do it. You might not wake up.
Yeah,
Who said
Ewa.
you waking up tomorrow?
Yeah, man, we was just talking about that, bro. Like, about, I'm not gonna go into detail. We'll talk about the details to the people a little bit later, but of the topic we were discussing, I was like, man, such and such comes easy to me, such and such comes easy to you, man. I'm like, and we thinking like, why doesn't everybody see this like this? Well, we're all, wired different, and like you said, like, we're one of one. Certain things, like, we all have our certain talents and gifts. And at the WTF Academy, that's what we really, push and implement, and is to tap into who you are. We include everybody, because everybody has their own niche, everybody has their own specialty that they can tap into, monetize, and really make an impact, a positive impact on the world. Because I mean, at the end of the day, like I was saying earlier, man, it's cool making the money, it's cool getting the things and the trinkets, it's cool being popular, but at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, like, what positive impact are we leaving on this planet, you know. So that's what I feel like this life is all about, is, you know, leaving it better than what we got it.
Hey,
So
and Les Brown, man, the great Les Brown, he had a statement that he had made about what would happen if right before you was about to die, instead of your family surrounding your bed saying, you know, all these great things about you, what would happen if all your great ideas surrounded you
mm,
while you on your deathbed, and saying, if you would have just acted upon this, if you would have just did this, think of how great you could be. Think of all the people, all the lives you could have saved if you'd have just got off your behind and did something, instead of being in this rat race, spinning your wheel and not accomplishing nothing. Here's a fact, you all. Every day we have, I always say this, we have over 60,000 thoughts. And guess what? 95% of them are the same thoughts of yesterday.
mm,
I'm gonna let that sink in for a minute. It's we standing on a spinning ball. All the seasons, everything that, if you want to predict what's gonna happen next year, I can tell you the same thing that happened this year. It's gonna be winter, it's gonna be spring, it's gonna be summer, it's gonna be fall, it's gonna be rain, it's gonna be snow. All that is the same. But when you invest in you, you can change all of that around you. Why? Because even though, think about this, everything that's happening around us is happening to everybody. Right now, if we're on the same street as someone who's homeless, they see the world totally different. Compared to someone who's rich, they see the world totally different than what we do. We all see the world different. Now, what would happen if you raise your value? What would happen if you increase your knowledge and your application of that knowledge? What would happen if you got in tune with your daily habits and meditation practices and different things? You know what would happen? I can quote it. Everything around you would change. Everything around, because it doesn't look the same. Life don't look the same when you broke. And trust me, you all, I've been that person. I've been broke. I'm talking about, ooh, ain't got eye water to cry with, broke. You bet, you're too thirsty to cry. Eye dry.
yeah, man, those tough times really make anybody appreciate when things are
Mhm.
going well. And you know, I myself have been going through some you know, stormy seasons lately. And you know, it was at one point in time where I didn't even know what this season felt like. I had never gone through that, and I felt like that was the only thing that I was really missing in my journey of maturity and being a mentor and a person that can really lead, is by actually experiencing those dry seasons, I guess you could
Yeah.
say. Because
Winners.
yeah, exactly, winters, exactly. And you know, it's easy to, you know, brag on the accomplishments and the wins that we always push, but that, and I've noticed that that the ones that speak with the most fervor and the passion and the zeal for whatever it is that they're speaking on, they've had that extensive, like, season of like winter, that pain, that, and
Mm.
that's that passion that comes through. And I really truly believe that that's what it takes to become a person of value, because you see both sides of the coin, you see the good and the bad, and you know
Mm.
how to pull yourself up through, you know, those tough times, and you can coach somebody else through that. So yeah.
Man, it changed your whole perspective of life, man. Try being locked up. Shit. Boy, look at here.
Mhm.
I don't wish that on. Well, yeah, it's a few of these folks that don't never need to come home, but I don't wish that on nobody, you know. But being where everything is taken away from you, and you sleeping out of your car, and you got custody of your daughter, and she ain't got nowhere to live neither, and she's sleeping with family members, and like, bro, like that, if that don't kick you in your behind, nothing will. And I'm gonna say this, that is good to go through some things, and we all have, but in 2024, it's time for us to stop going through them things. Like, nah, we've been through enough, y'all. Don't you? I mean, unless let me speak for us, me and Coach Dmitri and those with the WTF. We've been through enough to know and understand and appreciate the finding things in life. Like, we don't have to keep on suffering this to prove that we can deal with it. Like, no, okay, we get it. We understand. Like, look, man, we got it. We got the lesson. Now it's time to come with the blessing, because hey, listen, I'm too old, like I just noticed I got a gray hair in my beard, but it's time out for that. You are like we've proven our grit, and we wish this for everyone in 2024. There's a few things you got to do. You got to set you some goals. You got to want something quick. Did you, again, as I asked last week, did you accomplish what you wanted to accomplish in 2023? You might have accomplished some things, but did you maximize it? 9 times out of 10, that's a no. It is for me. And I'm saying in 2024, let's take it up another notch. Let's not have the same habits. Let's not have the same words coming out of our mouth. Let's not have even some of the same friends. Like, we got to step it up in 2024 like we never stepped it up before, you all. And the best way to do that, as we both stated, is to invest in yourself. I mean, here's a goal of mine in 2024 is I want 12 new hobbies. I want to pick 12 new habits, or hobbies, or however you want to put 12 new habits in 2024 that's going to make me a better person. And I'm gonna create one every month. I'm gonna go for a month and let one bake in for a month. Then I'm gonna create another one. And at the end of 2024, I want to have 12 new great habits that's going to make me that much better of a person. So whatever your resolution is, whatever your goals is, now's the time to really get focused on them things, you all, and become the best version of you. Be the version that don't know, but people like, I don't even know who that is no more. Who is that? That's the type of responses I want in 2024.
Absolutely, amen. And I definitely do believe that you're gonna achieve all those new hobbies and habits. And it sounds like you're on a fast track to becoming one of the most interesting men on the planet, man, with all the new habits every single month. That's dope, man. I love to
Yeah,
hear that.
man.
Hey.
Why not? I mean, think about it. Why wouldn't you want to know? I love to be on the ocean. Why wouldn't I want to know about boats?
Mm-hmm.
I can learn about that real quick. All I gotta do is carve out the time. And I mean, when I say carve out the time, I'm setting reminders, getting books. Study what you want. Study what people you want to be a fitness expert. Study fitness every day. Study it. If that's what you want to do, you never know. You may become a trainer. You might lose enough weight, have a great story, come up with a book. And I mean, if that's what you want to do, but you gotta want, that's the problem, D, man, is that people don't want to do nothing. And then if they do want to do it, as I always say, and I know you're gonna tell me to pause on this one, they need that big D in their life.
Come on, bro.
I'm telling you, they need.
Hey, tell them what that is, man, so they know what's up with it. Hey, that's that discipline.
Discipline.
Hey, no,
That's
hey,
that big D.
and that's what I was gonna comment on too, man. But you beat me to it. You beat me to it as usual, man. But
Yeah, man, that shit is too funny to me.
yeah, but hey, y'all, but so what he is speaking on is what I was gonna say in a different way. So most people, I would say, want to do stuff or they think that they do, but when that emotion kind of simmers down and reality sets in that they actually have to be consistent. That's what me and E was talking about backstage. Also, how consistent we are in different areas of the business, and that's why we're starting to see some good progress now. But it takes months and months and sometimes years of consistency doing the same thing, swinging that axe, chopping that tree in that same spot before that big oak eventually starts to tip over and fall. But most people stop because of many different reasons, and they make excuses, and they try and justify why they don't want to do it anymore, or why something
Yes.
else seems more appealing, or whatever helps them sleep at night.
Mm.
They'll say that, and we've all been there, right? I'm not pointing the finger. Sure, I've been
Yeah.
there, but I can speak on that now because I'm conscious of the fact that I used to do that, and that's not the way that you begin to accelerate your life in the direction that you want it to go. So don't be that person to make excuses. Be consistent. Write your goals down. Put a timeline on it. Be
Put
specific.
a date on it.
Yeah, put a date on it. What I'm saying? Measure it. Make sure that you can keep tabs on how close you're getting to that goal. And just execute day after day, y'all. It's not gonna be easy, but like he said, that discipline is what's necessary to make it all work.
Yes, and you know what you're capable of doing. Everybody listening and watching this know we could do more. Stop fronting like, oh, I can't do no more than what that's cap. You know you can do more. You know you got more time in your day that you can maximize to invest in you. Remember, when you invest in you, everything around you gets better. As you get better, everything around you gets better. Like it
The world
has to. This
changes.
is the law of the universe. It has to happen that way. There's no way around it. As you get better, everything around you gets better. The way the sunset looks better. Think about it. The sun set on everybody the same every single day. Now you can see it from this angle, or you can see it from this angle. This angle right here look a little bit different than this one.
Mm.
And then on and up because we're capable. You all are amazing. The apex, you all are great, and you can do so much more. We settling, we using excuses, we not disciplined. And what I'm saying is we can change all of that. And 2024 is the year. We did some things in 23, and hey, congratulations on all of that. We're going to talk about that next week for our last year, our last show in 2023. We're going to focus on, a lot of the accomplishments that we all achieved. 2024, we're going to 10X this thing. 2024, you need to 10X your goals, 10X your fitness, 10X the love, the knowledge, 10X everything. Everything needs to be 10X, you all, in 2024.
10x that effort and start by texting WTF to 314-970-3918 to get more information about what we have going on. And on that note, if you don't have anything else, I know you got to run, got something else going on, but let's go ahead and close this show out. Hey, 2023 has been a wonderful, wonderful year. We still have a little bit more time left, so finish the year off strong going into the new year. And this is another episode of WTF Wednesday, where WTF means what's the formula, but our mantra is also WTF, and that's winning takes focus. And that's what we teach all of our mentees to do, is to focus on one thing at a time, executing day after day after day, being consistent until they win. So until next Wednesday, be safe. Peace.
Peace, y'all.